There are now over 3 billion gamers worldwide, which means esports has become big business.
With teams and individuals playing for big money and their chance of glory.
Across these episodes, we'll be looking into the ultra-competitive world of esports.
And testing our skills against some of the best in the business.
So now that you've retired and you're not playing for Ireland anymore, do you still carry the same passion as a fan?
I think I'm probably more passionate now because I'm able to go to more sporting events. Of course, football will always be my #1 love, but when it comes to watching the girls' team, or then you have the boxing with Katie Taylor, etc. You look at all those the achievements we've had as a nation. I think there's that passion to support everyone, whatever walk of life they're going in sport. That's one of the beautiful things about Ireland is we actually get behind our own. You've seen the reaction to you girls qualifying for the World Cup. Everybody is behind you, and then when that tournament's going to kick off, that's remarkable.
I'm so proud to be part of the women's team that's qualified for the World Cup, but there's another Irish team that's looking to represent the country on the world's biggest stage.
Hi Eric, and welcome to the Glitch Studio. How long have you been into gaming?
I got into gaming when I was 4 years old, in and around. My dad introduced me to FIFA in 2001 when Paul Scholes on the front. So I did take a long break between FIFA. Now, I wasn't a competitive player at the time, but I just thought I was in college, things were very difficult, so I kind of wanted to escape from reality. So then I just started watching YouTube videos and somehow kind of got into it that way. And in the end, now here I am representing my country and also competing on a regular basis at the highest levels.
Eric, esports is massive, but how much bigger do you think that it can actually get?
The sky's the limit really with gaming, because you probably are never 6 feet away from somebody that is a gamer or has a gaming device of some sort. In terms of esports, with the pandemic, obviously, it kind of fired the gears up even further because a lot of people were at home and they were looking for live feedback from gamers, and they could find that via streams, and pretty much it's really went well for esports, and there's a lot of online tournaments. We were forced then to go from LAN events to online tournaments, which just led to even more and more coverage, which inevitably leads to a bigger income for esports.
So Eric, we're going to play a match, 90 minutes, Ireland v Ireland. It's going to be a little bit of a challenge, so good luck.
Let's go.
So guys, what is a LAN event? What does that actually mean?
So pretty much it's people qualify for tournaments from all over the world, and they all end up at one place, which is called a LAN event. Usually it's the best of the kind, you know, the best players, kind of like the World Cup as such. And whoever is good enough to qualify, qualifies, and they're all in the same place. And then from there they find out who is the best of the lot.
So would you say that these events is just about bringing people together?
To a certain point, though, it's very competitive. Of course, there's always going to be a level of competition at that level of gameplay. But at the end of the day, I've been to Romania, London a couple of times, and Atlanta. And the amount of friends that I made there was just insane. And for me, the social aspect of it is huge because these are people that I'd have never met.
And would you have come across many women playing esports?
So my teammate from last year, I was a part of Jesse Lingard's new esports team. And his esports team was J-Ling's esports. And I had Lisa Madley as my teammate, and she's a great girl. And she's very good at the game as well. And I got a good opportunity of coaching her a couple of times. There is plenty of girls. There's actually one woman has qualified for the newest tournament this year. Her name is Fabian. A huge achievement. So there's definitely still not as much as men, obviously, at the moment. But with the level of competition growing and growing, I don't see why women won't be available.
So Eric, obviously you said you represented Ireland in FIFA. What was that feeling like when obviously you won your tournament to get the opportunity to represent your country?
No, of course, represented Ireland for 2 years now is always just a huge honour, really. Going into this year, we had the E-League of Ireland, which then will be able to qualify me to compete with them again for this year, for the 3rd year in a row, which I'd be the only player to.
You passed that on purpose.
I thought you would have moved.
No, it's fair to say this isn't the first time we've played, is it?
Yeah, a little bit. I think I beat you.
You might be representing Ireland, but you were beaten by me.
Yeah, you also got to commentate over my E-League of Ireland games not long ago.
I do remember that. Eric, we finish up 1-1. Next time in the Glitch Studio we'll play again, and this time we're going to get the victory.
Yeah, well, you're lucky I took it easy on you.
Thanks, Eric. See ya.
See you later.
Esports, like any other sport, is about bringing people together.
Glitch headed to the Rehab Group, which uses gaming to help people.
Hi, I'm Anne-Marie MacDonald and I'm Head of Business Development and Service Design in Rehab Group. Rehab Group is one of the largest independent voluntary organisations in Ireland, and Rehab Group has been part of the fabric of Irish communities for over 70 years. In Ireland there's 3 distinct divisions. We have Rehab Care, which is our health and social care division, Rehab Enterprises, which focuses on employability and social enterprise, and National Learning Network, which is our education and training division.
Hi, I'm Tracy Marshall-Dowling. I'm the Area Manager for National Learning Network in Ballyfermot and National Learning Network in Fisborough. So we have people aged 16 to 65. We have people that might have a physical disability or a learning difficulty. EPIC became a social partner with National Learning Network, and I was quite interested to see how could gaming and education link in and support their students to achieve their dreams and their goals. So I got in touch with Anne-Marie and I did a little bit of research, and we decided then that in Ballyfermot we were going to set up, and in Fisborough that we were going to set up a digital hub.
So Anne-Marie reached out to us and her enthusiasm was really infectious as to how gaming and esports can really help in a learning space. After just one call, I mean, we were sold on how we can kind of help Rehab Group and kind of teach skills to not only the students but the staff as well, to how to incorporate gaming into learning.
Esports means a lot to me because I'm a very competitive person and I really like the thrill I get when I win. I think esports is a good thing because it helps people make friends. A lot of people might be introverted and they can't really play a lot of sports. I think it should be treated like a proper sport because you put in as much hours as an athlete. Esports is a good way for people can turn their hobby into a real sport and make a lot of money from it. It's just such a rich sport. My goal is one day I want to start my own esports team in Ireland. And for now, I'm going to create my brand and grow.
Esports or gaming helps in so many different ways across the organisation. So it helps people in, first of all, harnessing some of the talent and passion that they have, and working with the staff in National Learning Network to look about how can we game with purpose. And I suppose that's the bit that's a little bit different in how we look at esports and gaming in National Learning Network. It's what skills can we learn that we could transfer to different areas of our lives.
And then more recently we actually came in to give a talk on how many careers there are in the world of esports and gaming and how anyone can get involved. Something that stood out for me just as a woman in esports is a lot of the girls who were attending the talk were kind of looking at me and saying, I didn't know I could work in esports because I'm a girl, and it was good to be a role model to them to kind of show that there is just as much opportunities out there for women as there is men, and it's accessible to all, I think.
Well, that's it for now.
We hope you've enjoyed learning more about esports. We know we have.
And we'll see you next time on Glitch.